Good afternoon, myself Santosh Yadav and I welcome to all of you in physics lecture of gravitation lecture number 5 of class 11. Today we will discuss path of satellite on different velocities. Path of satellites on different velocities. Okay. Can I run? Okay, fine. This is our of radius RE. Suppose this is satellite. Radius RE and mass m, and this is a satellite which is thrown with the speed v naught. This is our Earth having radius radius RE and mass me, and this is satellite which is at r distance, small r distance from center of the Earth, and it is thrown with speed v. Okay, so write it down. Let satellite is thrown with speed v, then what is the effect if velocity is variable, like v is less than v naught? If velocity of satellite is less than orbital speed of the satellite, then what will happen? Let's see. Satellite will fall like that. Or like that. So path is ellipse. Maybe strikes the ground of the Earth. If Earth is you can say small as compared to speed thrown, maybe its ellipse may be like that. Its main path will be ellipse, and this is the focus of the ellipse. So this is the farthest side and this is nearest side. So it is called apogee, which is also known as apohelion, and this is called perihelion, or you can say perihelion. So when speed of the satellite is less than orbital speed, then it will follow the path of ellipse having foci as the center of the Earth, and foci is nearest side of the satellite. You can say focus is nearest side of satellite. Important. Okay. If focus is in the side of nearest side of the satellite, that position is called perigee, and opposite of perigee is called apogee. Case second. Can I run this? Okay. This is height h. This is satellite, and this is for small r, v. Suppose a satellite is thrown with speed of orbital speed, that is v equal to v naught. Then what will be the path followed by the satellite? As we have already discussed that when v equal to v naught, path will be circular. So you can say projectile satellite takes circular path. Projectile takes circular path of radius r. Okay, write it down. Satellite will take circular path of radius r, where r equal to re plus h. Circular path. If speed of the satellite v equal to v naught, then satellite will take circular path of radius small r, where small r equal to re plus h. Okay. Now third case. If v equal to greater than v naught and less than v is greater than v naught but less than v escape velocity. V is greater than orbital velocity but less than escape velocity. So you can write here v is greater than v naught but less than v. Then what will be the path? Let's see, let's check out. This is the ellipse, but foci is nearest side of the satellite. As v is less than v naught, also ellipse, but foci is farthest side of ellipse. But if, okay, here foci is the this is focus nearest farthest side, nearest side of satellite. In previous, foci is farthest side. Okay. Ellipse will also obtain in that case, but near farthest side of foci. Okay. Ellipse. If B is less than B naught, then ellipse will also form, but foci is farthest side from the satellite, and in this case, when B is greater than B naught and less than BE, still ellipse will form, but foci is nearest side to the satellite. Next, if V is equal to V, that is, if satellite is thrown with escape speed, then definitely it will leave the gravitational field of the planet and go to infinity in parabolic path. Parabolic path, it will leave gravitational field. Gravitational field of planet and go to infinity. If speed of the satellite is equal to escape speed, then definitely satellite will leave the gravitational field of the planet and go to infinity in parabolic path. Remember that. Now, last but not least, if V is greater than V, if speed of the satellite is greater than escape speed, then what will be the path followed by the satellite? It will be hyperbolic path. It will be hyperbolic path. Write down. I summarize all the things. When speed of the satellite is less than V naught, that is orbital speed, then satellite will follow elliptical path, and foci is the farthest side from the satellite. And second case, when speed of the satellite is equal to orbital speed, then path followed by the satellite will be circular of radius small r, where small r equal to re plus h. Third, when speed of the satellite is in between orbital speed and escape speed, that is v is greater than v naught but less than v, then still path followed by the satellite will be ellipse, but in this case foci of the ellipse will be nearest side of the satellite, and if v equal to v, that is speed of the satellite is equal to escape speed, then it will follow parabolic path and leave the gravitational field of the planet and go to infinity. That is parabola. Okay. If v greater than v, that is speed of the satellite is greater than escape speed, then its path will be hyperbolic path. Remember that. Clear? Okay. Now we move on. Weightlessness in satellite. When a person sitting in the satellite revolves in a orbit of any planet, then he feels weightlessness. That is, normal reaction acted on the person is zero. How? Let's see. This is the planet and this is the satellite. You can say revolve around the planet like that, and this is the satellite. A person is sitting, suppose this is the girl, is sitting in the satellite, and satellite speed is v0, okay. Suppose a girl in the satellite revolve around the planet in a circular orbit of radius r. Okay. So what is the MVD of the girl? MVD means net force on the girl. Mg, that is the weight of the girl. Normal reaction. If we are in the frame of the satellite, then a pseudo force also come here. Basically centrifugal force. It is a circle, so centrifugal force acted in the direction of normal action, that is mv naught square by r. So mg is towards the center of the planet, m is the normal action by the seat on the girl in upward direction. And if V observer is in the frame of satellite, then definitely a centrifugal force acted, which is mv naught square by r in the direction of normal action. So for observer in the satellite, C net force on the girl is 0. That is F net equal to 0. F net equal to 0 means m plus mv naught square by r. Upward force equal to downward force, that is this one. So n equal to mg minus mv naught square by r. What is v naught square by r here? V naught square by r is the centripetal acceleration which is acted towards the center of the planet. It is acted towards the center of the planet, and this is the g. Basically g, gravity of the planet. What is the centripetal acceleration here? G is the acceleration due to gravity of the planet. So put this value in this equation. Suppose this equation is 1. So you will get what will you get? M equal to mg minus mg. V naught square by r equal to g. V naught square by r equal to g. So mg is cancelled out. So n will be 0. So by mathematics it can be proved that normal reaction on the girl which is sitting in the satellite is 0. That is, she feel weightlessness in the satellite. So this is the case of weightlessness. Clear? I hope you all are able to understand what I am saying here. and today's topic is over now, and we'll discuss tomorrow numericals. Thank you.